Auf jeden Fall. Ja, schon mit einer Kamera. Right, so I just had my lunch, had a very decent Thai curry actually, very mild, but what can you do? I love that massive over there. It's really good. There's a ski resort attached to it. I don't know if you can see, but there is a building on top of a mountain over there. That's a big ski resort in the winter. But it's beautiful. There's a big peak there, perspective, there we are. That is absolutely covered in snow. And I'm going up there after I finish work at 5:30. There's one more cable car that takes you all the way to the top. Worst places to be. So Innsbruck is not actually that massive a town. You have a lot of satellite villages around and a lot of farmland, but it just obviously it's in the middle of the valley at the bottom of this. You've got over there, you've got over there, that's a road and a railway that goes out to the west. There's quite a big suspension bridge over there actually. But yeah, Innsbruck has a good feeling. It's a very liberal kind of town. I've seen numerous little stickers with "fuck Nazis" written on it, which is a refreshing thing to see. Pride flags on government buildings. The politics and everything else is remarkably liberal. It's a good feeling, but it really isn't very big. Anyway, one additional little thing is down there is the airport, and my hostel is really rather close. It's quite fun sitting here because I plugged in my phone to recharge it a little bit. I just came out here and just sat down and soaked it in for half an hour. It's quite fun because when the planes take off, it takes them about a minute and a half to get up to this altitude. So you're kind of watching this plane go across. It must be a nice takeoff from this city because you take off from down there and then you fly across the valley climbing. So it must be a lovely view. Anyway. Evening, friends. So, having worked the entire day in the restaurant at 1905 meters, I took the cable car up. This is 2600 meters, and it's really rather spectacular. I have to watch my footing here, of course. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, I'll get a slightly more professional 360 and a few other shots in a second, but it is breathtaking up here. Hell of a day. Anyway. Oh yeah, sidebar. So, I wish that I had had the presence of mind this morning to fill up my hip flask of whiskey. I didn't know I was going to stay this long. I thought maybe I'd have to go back down at like halfway through the day. But I did have a cigar in my bag. Of course, down there, that is the cable car station. It's a little bit of a hike up here, and we're now at like 2600 meters, and my cigar keeps wanting to go out. Anyway. As if to prove my point. No. As if to prove my point about the thin air. That there is a paraffin hard block, an artificial fire log. They're good at sea level. You just light the wrapper and they burn for a couple of hours. Now, I used to keep one in the trunk of my car. But at this altitude, not a chance. You seriously need a pressurized gas stove of some kind, because a regular fire just will not burn at a decent temperature to keep going. Fucking rookies.
It was like
Right, after all that, just a touch of history, and that's kind of my trademark. Behind me is the famous Golden Roof of Innsbruck. This is like the heart of Old Town, and about 1500, the Emperor Maximilian, first of his name, decided to make something a little more lavish for his summer residence, and more than 2,000 shingles have been covered in an alloy of copper and gold and placed up like scales. It's pretty cool. If you really love me and you think I'm sexy, I'm kind of assuming that's St. Christopher.
Railjet Express 162 scheduled departure time 13:47 will be approximately 40 to 50 minutes late. This is because of an international rail delay. Please note that delays can also change at any time.
Yeah. So, I am sitting on a train platform in Innsbruck, waiting for the train to Zurich. I'm getting off in Liechtenstein, which is cool. But I don't really understand how the Euros can delay every single train in the entire of Germany, thereby ruining a perfectly good cultural stereotype. Anyway, on the bright side though, I'm going to zoom in a second, because from this very seat on the train platform, I can see the restaurant I taught in last night and the top of the mountain. So that's kind of nice. Anyway, hope you're good.